But Leonard, I also just wanted to ask you just to touch on Crawford for a second. He did his thing over the weekend, good performance. But what did you think of the fight, and do you think the pay-per-view numbers will perform well?
I didn't see the fight. I didn't see the fight because I had Danny's fight.
That's right.
I had Danny's fight, and what a great performance that was. Wow. But again, I think he's the best pound-for-pound fighter out there. I just don't think he's the best welterweight. And that's my opinion, and I'm entitled to that. And as far as their numbers are concerned, I have no idea, and really, I'm not gonna say I don't care, because it's like, that's really none of my business. I hope that they did really well. I know they had a great promotion behind it. As Bob would say, they had the megaphone, so I'm sure the megaphone equaling the great numbers, and we'll see. But our focus over here is making the fighters that we're affiliated with, associated with, giving them the biggest and best platform there is, and putting them in the biggest and best fights for the most money as possible. I don't work with Crawford, but wish him the best there is.
And oh, sorry, go ahead.
I hear a lot of people complaining that because of this new flurry of boxing, there's too many fights going head-to-head. The example that you mentioned, Danny Garcia going head-to-head with Crawford, and Saturday, your big fight here goes head-to-head with what a lot of people would say is a bigger event in Louisiana. Do you think that's a problem for the sport?
I don't think that.
Well, okay, ignoring that, but do you think head-to-head fights are a problem for the sport?
Mad respect for the WBSS. Prograde and Fight Rally.
Yeah.
Fight Rally.
Yeah.
Great fight, but that fight is not bigger than this fight Saturday night.
Right,
so let's be clear on that part.
Okay, I won't quote. Okay, but
two excellent fighters that are fighting now in Louisiana, but that fight's not bigger than Rances and Bunny.
Okay. But the general question is, are head-to-head fights becoming too common to the detriment of the sport? Well, I can't be in two places at once.
Well, it comes down to more is better. I mean, I'd rather be in a situation that we got more than one option to watch, and the fans can pick and choose on what they want to see. You know, like they had the option this weekend. You're gonna pay $70 to see Amir Khan and Terrence Crawford fight, or you're gonna watch Danny Garcia taking on Adrian Granados in a fight for free. So you leave it up to the fans to decide what they want to see, and as long as you give them options, they'll determine on what they want to do. You know, as the consumer. You know what I'm saying? Our job is to continue to give them the programming that the fans want to see, give them the biggest and best fights. Well, I'm not getting ready to call up Eddie Hearn and say, okay, well, what you got on your schedule? You know, when are you planning to do your fights? You know, we're gonna move right along with what we're doing. You have to do some strategic things when you're talking about, obviously, if you're trying to program against a Floyd Mayweather, a Canelo, or those type of guys who establish themselves as pay-per-view stars, Manny Pacquiao in the sport, then you got to kind of work around that, because you're going to get buried, you know.
Yeah, even.
But other than that, the program is going to continue. We're going to continue to put on fights every week.
But the Louisiana fight steals some of your thunder, and vice versa.
Not stealing no thunder.
Well,
not stealing no thunder, because what we got right here in Las Vegas on Saturday night on Showtime, we got a big ass fight. We got two young, hungry fighters are ready to go out there and prove that they want to be in that top spot.
Right. But see, what I do every morning, I go to this aggregator site that directs me to all the boxing articles written in the previous 24 hours.
Sure.
And when there's fights going head to head, well, your fight would get a lot more free-fight ink if there wasn't another fight taking away some of the eyeballs from it. You follow me?
Well, we're in an era right now, in a time where this is great to be a boxing fan. It's great to be a fighter, because again, there's so many options that are out there, and so much programming that's out there. It's giving the fans the content that they want to see. You know, of course, every week you're not going to have the best, fighting the best, but we're gonna feed these fans constant, great fights each and every week, and try to build these fighters into stars to elevate the sport. And I think that should be the common goal with all the promoters out there. You know, to try to work together, to try to make the biggest and best fights that you can out there. But you still have a responsibility to your fighters that are under your umbrella to keep them busy, to put them in fights. We're in a very, very fortunate era to have all of this involved. You got, again, you have Showtime, you have Fox, you have ESPN, you have the Zone. You know, the fans can pick and choose on what they want to see. I'm not gonna hate on nobody's shit because that's not my job to do that. You know, I don't have to worry about what Eddie's doing. I don't have to worry about what Bob's doing. Okay, we gonna do what we gotta do over here, and we're gonna put our fighters on the biggest and best platform and give them that opportunity to show the world that they're great fighters and put them in a position to continue to take care of their families.
From a fighter standpoint, why would you say, why is Mayweather, whether it's Mayweather Promotions, affiliation management, whatever the case may be, why is that the best option for a fighter right now? Would you say in your own words? Why would you think is that the best way?
Because we're gonna put you in the best situation to be successful. We're gonna give you the platform and the opportunity to kick the damn door down. You know, and over here you're gonna work with people who understand the sport, who are gonna be respectful, and again, who's gonna treat you right. We're not gonna always agree, but we're gonna handle things in situations like men are supposed to. You know what I'm saying? It's like we're not gonna disrespect you. You know, we're just gonna do our best to put you in the best situation to be successful.